Hey everybody, it's me Jay coming to you with new hair, or fairly old hair because my hair has been straightened for about 2 weeks now, going on 3. Yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna get right into it because I don't have an intro. I'm trying to think about what my intro should be. And if you have like suggestions, let me know in the comments below and I'll read them. Okay. But today's video basically is gonna be like a get ready with me prep type of thing because I'm just prepping my hair. I'm gonna put it in a ponytail and then add braiding hair later when I get ready to go to work. But I'm gonna take a nap because I need a nap before work. But yeah, okay, I can't see. So, like a get ready with me prep / tips on why your hair may not be growing and how to retain length and moisture at the same time because they all go hand in hand. So, shout out to my poo onesie that I got for my birthday. My birthday was the 6th. I hope everybody went out and voted and stuff like that. So basically, my like number one thing for hair growth period is trimming your ends and getting protein treatments. I trim my ends every 3 months. Regardless if I feel like I need it or not, I'm trimming them because I do so much to my hair. Like I'm doing wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs, all that manipulation is not good for your hair. So it's like the more you can eliminate manipulation, the better. But you also have to maintain your hair in between that. So if you're a person that likes protective styles, back to back to back, whether it's wigs, sew-ins, braids, singlies, kinky twists, whatever. You need to be trimming your ends before and after, doing a protein treatment before and after, and you also need to be taking care of your hair inside of the protective style because a lot of people they don't understand, or I don't think they realize that you need to still wash your hair and your scalp while you have protective styles. And I have a video on my channel when I had braids and I use a waterless shampoo to wash my hair because who got time for itchy scalp with braids? No one. No. And I personally like to keep my protective styles in for like 2 to 3 months. I know people be like, that's too long. No, it's not. I paid my $200, actually, $165. I paid my $165 for these braids. I sat down 11 hours, and you mean to tell me that you want me to take these out in 2 weeks? No. No. Absolutely not. So that too, that can ruin your hair too. Like putting all that stress on your hair or whatever and then taking it out immediately, that can ruin your hair. So don't do that. At least try to make it to 2 months. 2 months you good. So you need to wash your hair. If you got wigs, weave, braids, whatever, wash your scalp. Your scalp is the most important thing. Make sure you get those ends. Make sure you take some leave-in conditioner or something, like a spray leave-in conditioner. This is the one by Cream of Nature. Spray it on your hair. Boom. Get you some grapeseed oil. That's a very light oil. You can put it on your scalp, put it on your ends. Boom. Moisture sealed. That's it. Don't put nothing else on your hair. Don't you be like, oh, I got to use this Shea Moisture Heavy Cream. Boom. That can ruin your hair too. You over moisturize it. That's too much. It's too much. Baby girl, what are you doing? Are you trying to ruin your hair or are you trying to grow it? I'm too much of straight hair. I can't do this. Lymph. Oh, I'm gonna do a little lymph check. Hold on. What else I'm trying to say? Yep, protein treatments. I do protein treatments I try to do it every 3 months, every 3 to 6 months. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? It's like in the middle. It's like in the middle of my back. I'm short. I'm not that tall. So, and I've been growing my hair since 2014. I transitioned the entire 2013. Yeah, I didn't have much hair to transition from, so a year was enough for me to transition. But that too, if you have heat damage or if you have transitioning hair and you're trying to hold on to it, that can ruin your hair. Just cut it off. Just cut it off. Cut it off and get some braids. Cut it off and get a wig. Cut it off. Because the longer you keep holding it off, the more like it's going to be hard to mix those textures together. You're going to be combing and pulling your hair out. Also, you need to detangle. I personally detangle with a dimming brush and a wide tooth comb in my fingers because I have a lot of hair, as we can see. And I just need to make sure I get the tangles out. So I do the wide tooth comb first. Then I section it, and I do the dimming brush. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then I run my fingers through it to get the rest of the loose hair because, baby, you be loose hair, okay? So make sure y'all detangle. Make sure y'all do frequent trims. Make sure y'all moisturize, hydrate, and protect your hair before and after your protective style. What else? When you're doing like wash and goes, make sure you don't do them too late at night or you're going to sleep on soaking wet hair. Do it if you wake up early in the morning, you do your wash day, try to do it then so it can, by the end of the night, you can be at least 95% dry. You can go to sleep on dry hair. Make sure you have a bonnet, a silk pillow, a silk what is this, head scarf, something. Make sure your ends are protected. Make sure you have shears, hair shears. Do not use these shears to cut anything else in your house. Do not use scissors to cut your hair. It's going to damage your hair. So when you get you some shears, if you're comfortable cutting your own hair, I suggest you do that versus go to a stylist. You know, most people be like, I go to a stylist and I get a trim and she just gave me a cut. And I'm like, maybe she can see things that you can't, or maybe you didn't tell her how you wanted your hair cut, and so she was just like, let me wing it. I trim my own ends for that exact reason. I actually do my own hair. I straighten my own hair. I'm not gonna play with these people out here. Y'all know how long it took me to grow this? A long periodically time. Yeah, I'm not even prepping. Okay, let me prep. Try not to use like drying, like products that don't work together. Like if you got a cream and you got a gel and you like, somebody on YouTube use a cream and a gel, but it ain't the same brands that they use, but this is what I got. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Because that'll mess you up. Because if product's not supposed to go together, you'll know. You put it in your hand and you got white residue, like little balls and stuff like that. You put it on, you like, ew, what is this? Ew. It's gonna damage your hair over time, yes. Don't solely rely on YouTube because just because somebody's hair looks similar to yours, like the texture and like the length and whatever, that don't mean what they do to their hair is gonna work for you. You have to really, like, it's really trial and error. It's really trial and error. It's like, okay, people use the Eco Style Gold. Let me use it. Frizzy, can't do that. Then you know. You can't use that Eco Style gel, the gold one. You can use a different one. You can use the crystal. You can use the blue sport one. You can use the Jamaican black castor oil one. You can use the argan oil one or the olive oil one. It don't matter. You just need to find what works for you. All right. Dry shampoo, because I'm looking at it. I use dry shampoo. Don't let nobody tell you because you black and you got natural hair that you can't use dry shampoo, because you can use dry shampoo, right? We can use dry shampoo. I use the Not Your Mother's, the orange mango one. And it worked wonders for me. It don't leave nobody's residue. Look, nobody's residue, but it make my hair feel good. Yeah, basically, those are my tips. I don't have any other tips. Just make sure you trim your hair. That's important. Trim your hair by yourself. If you don't feel comfortable by yourself, get a friend to do it. If you don't feel comfortable with a friend to do it, please find a stylist that you trust. You need trends to retain length, moisture, and to have healthy hair. You need to make sure you clarify your scalp. Don't be out here like, oh, I don't use soap face. Oh, I just co-wash with conditioners. You putting too much conditioners in your hair, it's gonna seal up your scalp and it ain't gonna penetrate, and it's like it's gonna stink a little bit too. And no, you need to clarify your scalp at least once a month. I use sulfates. I don't care. Okay, length, all right? If you have heat damage, cut it off. If you're transitioning, cut it off. Cut it off, and I promise you, you'll grow. Your hair will flourish. Don't over process your hair when you're straightening your hair. If you like to heat style, do not always blow dry your hair and do styles, because that changes the way your hair grows and the way your hair reacts to certain products and stuff like that, and retaining moisture. All right. Don't always use heavy oils. You don't gotta always use heavy oil. Just because somebody uses Jamaican black castor oil every day don't mean you can use it. There are light oils: grapeseed, jojoba, argan, sweet almond oil. I'm allergic to sweet almond oil, so I don't really recommend it for people who have sensitive skin and nut allergies. But it's like, you can use light oils. You don't have to use Jamaican black castor oil, coconut oil all the time. No. Don't over ponytail your hair. All that stress, it's gonna break it off. Don't do that. Don't put it up in a puff all the time. All that stress, it's gonna break it off and make it a little thinner. And what I just recently found out, because I was talking to my best friend and stuff like that, the way you part your hair when you do your hair is gonna get used to that, and it's gonna automatically part that way, and it's gonna get thinner. And the side you sleep on the most, it's going to get thinner. Like, so I suggest kind of like switching it up, your parting in the way you sleep, so that your hair is not, you know, getting thinner, because it's really nothing you can do about it, because your hair is like reacting to what you do naturally. So it's like, manipulate it less. Yeah, just try to manipulate it less, or switch it up. Switch up what you do. If you braid out on this side, braid out on this side. If you have a part on your left, put the part on your right, or do a middle part. I love a middle part, okay? I am here for the middle part, but I had a middle part this whole time with my hair straightened, so now I'm doing my side parts. You see, flexibility. Our hair is resilient, okay? Don't be out here going blonde, and then like, I don't like blonde, then going red, then let me go back to blonde. You're doing too much. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's all I can think of right now. I was supposed to be getting ready for work and stuff, but obviously I did not. And I don't want this video to be too long. So if I think of more things, I'll probably do a part 2. And yeah, I might also record me actually doing the ponytail, like right after this. So if you would like to see that, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share, comment below. If you think I missed anything, comment that below. Yeah, and stay tuned for my next one. And I need like an outro or an intro. So like, somebody comment stuff. But yeah, and I'm just trying to get thumbnails and stuff. That's it. Okay, I'm done. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that. Follow me on my social medias and my blog. And